Hello, beautiful people. My name is Tamira Hamilton. I blog about the business of beauty. And today we're going to go through my morning skincare routine and we're going to talk about a little known secret to keeping people on your team. So if you are struggling with team retention and how to keep people on your team, keep watching because we're going to go through that, okay? So let's get started. It's kind of like a chat with me, get ready with me. We're going to start with cleanser. Let's get that on. And let's talk about why it is challenging sometimes for people to keep their teams, right? There are a few reasons why you might struggle with keeping your team. Number one, maybe you just put any and everybody on your team. And I know a lot of people teach that. I actually recommend against that because you want to make sure that you have people on your team who are going to be loyal to you and you want to have relationships. So I'm always of the mindset that I'm cool with it taking a little bit longer, being a little bit slower of a process to make sure that I get the right people on my team. So do you have the right people on the bus with you, right? And there does come a point where you hit some critical mass, and I get that, right? So the other reason is, are you helping people win? Are you helping people achieve success? Are you helping people with their goals? Do you know what their goals are? Are you really focusing on your team, or are you only focusing on you and your goals and what you want? That's a whole other video in and of itself. And so we'll have to talk about that some other time. Hopefully I remember or watch the replay of this and remember to do that, to come back and talk about that, right? Like why it's more important to focus on your people's goals and what's in it for them than what's in it for you, okay? So we will come back and we will talk about that. Okay, so we talked about, do you have the right people on the bus? Are you focused on their goals or your own goals? And I think the third one is, are you leading? Are you really leading your team? Are you really helping people? Are you a leader? Are you the leader that you would want to work with? It's so important to know that, right? Because if you're not growing as a leader, you're going to struggle, okay? So you've got to be working with people, knowing their goals, and be helping them to achieve their goals, right? So the little known secret to team retention is to actually help your team sell. If you can help your team sell, help them create a customer base, there are going to be a lot of benefits in that for them and for you. The long story short is when you help your people build their customer base, people don't want to walk away. You're giving them something to hold on to. You're giving them something that they don't want to walk away from if you help them build a massive customer base, right? And here's the thing. People who buy the product sell more of the product. People who actually buy and use the product actually sell more of the product. And the more people they have buying the product, if you are helping them appropriately, the more people they have to approach about the business without having to cold call, spam message, and scare their friends and family away. So if you teach people to be a product of the product, they're going to sell more product naturally, okay? They're going to sell more product, and more of those people who actually use the product, buy the product as a customer, are going to be more likely. I think it's like a 60-70% industry-wide conversion of people who go from customer to actual partner, right? Now we want to do that the right way. We don't want people joining just for a discount. We want people who are actually looking to build a business as a hobby, as a business, people who want to change lives, people who want to help others. And so that's why it's important that you become the leader that you wish you had, or that you just feel the world needs, that you feel people need. You want to become that leader. I completely forgot to steam my face. I got talking and I completely forgot. The steamer's all set up and I forgot to steam my face, okay? So you want to teach people how to be a great customer manager and how to present the product so that people want to buy the product, okay? And just being excited about the product, sharing why you like the product, what the product has done for you, and using stories, using video, using live video is how you do that. And then show yourself friendly, show yourself human by not just posting about your company and the products, but also things that you're actually interested in, and making friends online and posting recipes and whatever it is you're interested in. I post a lot of memes and stuff because I got a sick sense of humor. Posting those things attract people to me, and then I'm able to have conversations with those people, and when it makes sense, I'm able to say, hey, check this out. Or oftentimes they actually come to me. They come to me because they've gotten to know me, they like me, they trust me, they respect me, and they even see me oftentimes as an expert. I can't tell you how in a previous life, people from all around the world, I don't know what they were thinking, they actually wanted to book me as their makeup artist for their wedding. It's like, honey, you're in Georgia, I'm in Wisconsin, that's a little bit of a stretch, that's a little bit of a commute. Are you planning on flying me out? By the way, I really don't know that you want to trust me with your face for your wedding day. I really don't know that that would be a good idea. Of course, my neighbor is doing some work, so let's go ahead and peel this thing off. I'm sure you can hear that in the background. And let's squeeze this out. This is, I like to rub on the belly, keep the belly all soft and all that good stuff. And now we're gonna ice roll out. So we were talking about teaching your people to sell and the benefits of that and how that can lead to retention. It can also lead to increased recruiting as well. So that naturally must lead us then to a conversation on people being afraid to sell, right? I absolutely get it, because at the root of that fear is probably one of a few things. The first that comes to my mind is a really bad sales experience where they were treated poorly, pushed, some pushy salesperson, all focused about the closed and their goals and not actually helping the person that they were serving, probably left a bad taste in their mouth, right? They're also probably concerned about what their friends and family are going to think, because that's logically like who they would, many people would choose to go to try to sell product to. And lastly, they probably are afraid to meet strangers, which is kind of weird that you're in business and you don't want to talk to people. That's really kind of weird. You're going to have to do it. It's called a networking business, right? You've got to expand your network. You've got to meet people. So I am of the school of thought that you want to teach people to focus on first in stages, right? There's a few stages to this. So the first stage is focusing, in fact, on you either documenting the unboxing, using the product, learning how to use the product and the results that you get yourself. So that's the very first stage, is to focus on that. And some products are going to be easier to not easier, but a shorter turnaround for you to get results, because some products are going to be immediate results. And quite frankly, that's probably what you want to help people sell first. It's something that they're going to be able to get a quick and easy result and not something that is going to take a few weeks, a few months for them to get a documented result and be able to talk about that. Doesn't mean that it's not impossible. It just means it's going to take longer. So depending on that person's goals, not your goals, you want to match them up with a product to offer. I hate to use the word offer because it's really more about just documenting. That's what I did back in 2013 when I started. I documented before, I can't say I didn't know what an unboxing video was because I did see them for some things I had purchased on YouTube. So I kind of followed that style, right? Of unboxing and revealing. Oh my God, this ice roller feels amazing. Unboxing and revealing when you get the product, talking about what's in there, why you got it, what you hope for it to do for you, and then sharing every single day by video, by post, by something that you're still, in fact, using the product, and then at some point revealing your results, right? So other products are going to take a little bit longer because, they're just not active. They're not fast turnaround in terms of you being able to see results. And so those are, you just got to know that. And so again, you got to match the person up with their goals and to the product, right? And so if it's something that's going to take a little bit longer, oh my God, it feels amazing. You want to teach them to do pretty much what I'm doing right now. I am recording a video and I am using the product. I'm not really even talking about the product. I'm educating so people can, I come from the world of beauty. A lot of my clients are also in beauty. So it's really about beauty products. And so it's demoing the product, get ready with me, do a bunch of get ready with me videos every single day and just let people get to know you. Video is a great way for people to get to know you, like you, and trust you, because people buy from people they know, like, and trust. And this is also going to help you with your new person on the team getting used to being in front of the camera and talking to the camera and getting over the fear of going live. It usually happens pretty quickly with people who work with me, because when they let me know that they're going to go live, I go on and I cheer them on and share their video, and they find out that they did it and they didn't die, right? You want to help people be able to present that offer. Now, I am going to do this video on the lies that you've heard about attraction marketing, or the myths. Tell you the truth. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you the truth about attraction marketing, okay? And so attraction marketing is a passive strategy. It's passive. So it's going to have a longer conversion time. It's going to have a longer sales cycle, right? And so what you need to do is you need to actually teach people to approach their warm market, and not with an opportunity, but with a product. That's how the industry gets into so much trouble, is by focusing on the opportunity first, and more so, more abundantly and over and beyond the product, right? And that's why I like to lead with teaching people to sell and offer the product, share the product, because number one, is easier for them, and more people are going to be open to talking to them about that. And then also, if you teach it the right way, they can present it in a way to their friends and family and their network in a way like, hey, I'm not asking you for this. Here's all I'm asking for. Can you support me? No different than they would support a kid selling Girl Scout cookies or candy bars or pizza for a school fundraiser, right? So kind of approach it that way. And here's the thing, because I know all the anti-MLM people are going to come attack me, and I really don't care, because their opinions do not pay my bills. And that is, if you are talking to people, and most of these companies offer products that people are using every single day. Most people are using some sort of skincare, right? And most women are, wearing mascara or lipstick. And if it's not a woman, I have actually approached men in my life, and they bought things for their loved ones in their lives, right? And so it's real product that works, right? It's real product that works. And oftentimes, I'm going to be honest with you, the product actually exceeds other product on the market, because it has to, because it's all word of mouth. It's all word of mouth, so the product has to exceed and do better than what is out on the market, right? So Yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to teach people, and really be focused on those phases, like I said, the quick results, and then move on to the products that have a longer time to achieve results. And then lastly, the third phase is to, kind of talk about the opportunity. Now, they're going to talk about the opportunity in all phases. They're just going to talk about it differently in the last phase, right? It's going to be more direct, right? There's a way to talk about the opportunity without being super, super direct, just kind of sharing your journey. Gary Vaynerchuk talks about that all the time. Just document, right? It's sharing your learnings, sharing, that whole invest, learn, teach model, sharing what you've learned, sharing how you've grown, what you do to grow, what you do for your personal development every day, sharing those things, sharing tips, being helpful, being a good steward. Because here's the thing. I personally believe a lot of the people behind the anti-MLM movement are failed distributors, reps in that, right? And it's so much easier to blame the industry. It's so much easier to blame whoever sponsored you, companies and products, than to actually look at yourself and say, hey, I didn't do the work. I didn't do the work on me. I didn't do the work that you need to be successful. And I know they're going to attack that, and I really don't care, because I can only tell you from my experience. And my experience is that by doing the work, growing and stretching myself, my mindset, getting over my past traumas, I was able to grow. But here's the caveat. Here is the caveat. I didn't bring my lip mask in here. Here is the caveat. I don't recruit people. I don't sponsor people. I don't approach people under the premise that they're going to become millionaires and drive Lamborghinis, right? I present it as what I've been able to do with it, what I personally know others have been able to do with it. And if you're looking for this, if you're in a similar situation, this is something you may consider. This, and then by documenting and showing my real life, not some made up boss babe life, not some made up, millionaire on Instagram life, by showing this is my real, very humble bathroom, then people can make an educated decision, and that's what's for them. It's not for me to decide for them, and it's also not for the anti-MLMers to decide for them, right? All I can do is present them with the information, and then they can make an educated decision on their own, okay? So if you have, we're almost finished here, if you have found value, oh my God, my skin feels so amazing, it smells so good too. If you have found value in this, please do me a favor, go ahead, hit that like button, and also subscribe so that you get notifications when I post new videos. Lastly, what you can do is you can let me know below what your biggest takeaway was from this video, right? So what is one way you are going to become a better seller in your business in order to attract more people and be able to spur more conversations? Let me know below, and I might pick one and put it on my next video. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.